Good morning. Is it morning? Good lord, it's not. Good afternoon. Welcome to today's Patreon game. This one is Scanner Sombre, a game that I'd never heard of before, but I fired it up. Looks like it's a walking simulator, which is certainly not something that I would pick up of my own volition. But let's see how it is and what it's all about. Or will be. Ah yes, there we go. Kick it into gear. Okay, so we start off in a tent. Our tent? I don't know, but there's a bleeping noise out here, and we're going to pick up the titular scanner. From what I could see on the store page, this game's meant to have something to do with VR, but I don't have a VR setup, and thankfully it doesn't need it. I wonder if that Alex game needs VR still. So we've got our scanner. We can press left mouse to fire. And it seems that what we've done is picked up a 3D version of the MS Paint spray tool. And see, this straight away I quite like. Reminds me a little bit of Aberdeen in terms of the style here. So we can't see everything, we just have to paint it, and the paint changes colours. Looks really nice, reminds me of the dreams I used to have as a child. But I'm sure there's more to the game than just sitting around spraying the walls, so if I had to guess, we're in some sort of cave. A cave where we camped under a bunch of stalactites. Not the first thing I would choose to do. And we should probably go exploring, all whilst piddling all over the ground with this spray tool. Can also right click to zoom in. What have we got? Some Gorilla Tape, 3 bags rolled up sleeping bag, 3 bottles, and a photo of something. I don't know, 3 little urchins there, and a first aid kit that does not use the protected symbol on it. Very good. So I guess our only way to know where we're going around here is to coat everything we can in this. We can jump around, which is a little loud, but may be useful going around. Right, that sounds a bit cursed, so we'll stay away from there. I can't think of many other walking sims that have been on the channel, or even that I've played. That's not to say they're all terrible. I played... what was that really funny one? Stanley Parable. I played the Stanley Parable and thought it was brilliant. I love the way it reacted to you interacting with just about everything there is there. And I also played Beginner's Guide, which is one of the worst games I have ever played, so I guess it's a real hit or a miss when it comes to the genre. This is really very pretty for what it's worth. This is the kind of thing that I'd love to have a bedroom that could somehow look like this. I'd have to figure out how, though. Worm is coming in saying good morning, and I'm saying, I don't think it's morning, Worm. You know, spraying the walls like this is actually quite useful, especially for me, because it's going to tell me where I've been. I'm hopeless at orienteering, and I've probably been going around in a square circle for a while now. But at least with this, I'll know when I'm going somewhere that I haven't been before. Because it won't be covered in this spray tool. Ugh. Well, I say it'll help. It feels like I'm not helping myself much already. It's 3:24 in the morning, says Death Shed. Is that Best Coast? And Texas is saying that it's 5:24. Oh, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Okay, I said this would help with my orienteering, but already I am... Oh, no, this looks promising. There we go. Trying to think of other walking sims that I've played before. I think I played Dear Esther. If I did, it was terrible. Oh, nobody has been as deep as this for thousands of years. Wasn't that hard to get here. I was utterly alone. No call for help would ever reach the surface. Could have cried a bit harder then. My friends all told me I was crazy. My wife couldn't understand the obsession. But I had to know if the myths were true. Sure. Didn't you play the watching paint dry one? You're gonna have to narrow that one down. That is pretty. And I've got it. I thought the more I sprayed something, the more the color would change, but it's based on proximity. I'm close, it turns red, then orange, yellow, green, and blue. For some reason I have intense difficulty saying the names of colors that I see. Maybe I've built up a distrust of them because I've been playing things like the impossible quiz that, you know, the word says blue, but it's written in something like yellow. And then you get all kinds of confused, or at least I do. Ooh. What have we here? I know they say don't stare directly into the beams, but... Ah, that isn't natural. Someone's been building down here. Tell you what else this reminds me of other than childhood dreams is Journey to Atlantis. Oh, mouse wheel or QE to change aperture. I didn't read whatever it said there, but this is more like peeing than I thought. The resolution was astonishing. Never before had such a powerful geological scanner been something something. Well, putting out this straight line helps me find where the holes are. Is it giving up the ghost? Hold on, is that a person? Oh, they don't look too good. Siri M says they got their citizenship on Friday. Congratulations. Well, depends on the citizenship, but I'll assume congratulations. What is this meant to be? Now it really is feeling like Obra Dinn. It's the captain, he's been shot. I forget if the captain got shot or not. I'd be very tempted to return to the Return of Obra Dinn, but then I remember just how quality of life unfriendly the game was. Very. Hammocks. Why didn't I think of that? Well, whilst I'm having a hoot of a time spraying all over the walls of this labyrinth, why are we here? What's the bigger picture? Good thing there's damn near unlimited paint in this spray gun. Aeon Chick says, wow, this game really got me. It got you. That sounds somewhat sinister. I really like the way you paint the walls here. It just reminds me so much of a good roller coaster. Oh. Oh, don't worry, I figured out the zooming long ago, game. Which is unusual, I don't normally figure out mechanics that are that simple. Reminds me of my run on Islanders. I think I went the whole way without noticing the undo button. Take the edges then. Oh, let's not take the edges. Bye-bye. So then... there's going to be an alternative path, surely. Like you. Is there going to be some kind of puzzling and or platforming in my walking simulator? Because I'd be down for that. We've had a lot of puzzles lately, what with Nancy Drew, and we're going to have a whole lot more of that when we get going with the Nancy Drew Marathon. Could it be the channel turns into a puzzle channel? Dream come true, really. Need to learn to jump better. Oh, I see. So if you just fall through that normally, you'll be fine. Fascinating. Let's tighten up that aperture. Hey, what's up with you? I don't know, but they seem to be screaming a lot. It's actually a bit disorientating, so let's get away from you. I've been told that disorientating isn't a word, but I like it, so I'm going to keep using it. I wonder if they're still screaming. What if I go back to them? Well, it's not that they're not screaming, they're not there anymore. Okay, am I in a different place than before, or the same? Oh, they never did iron out all the glitches. Glitches, you say? Well, what could it mean? Sometimes you see sensor echoes from days earlier. Calibrations turn to ghosts. Are you telling me that there's carbon monoxide poisoning down here as well? Had enough of that twist. Oh. I don't think the game likes being caught in tight corners. Which is a shame, because I imagine that's a big part of going cave diving. Anyway, Sard 44, hopefully Sudoku Sundays never. Sudoku is only there when I want everybody to collectively suffer. And by everyone I don't include me, because if it's Zen of Sudoku I quite like it. Oh, whoa, now, almost got me there, didn't you? This game's reminding me of lots of things. Feels like I'm in a big Minecraft mine now. Okay, so I should suss out some way to get over there that doesn't involve plunging to my death. Looks bomb-y. Well, this thing that we picked up initially looked and sounded kind of bomby, but doesn't handle much like a bomb. Let's take this rickety side path. Come on, we can get there. Oh, is that a hole? No, okay. Telling hole from not hole's a bit tricky. Ooh. Hey, that's nice. It's like there are wee rocks or ice crystals falling down there. Leap of faith. Hup. Oh yeah. Jake, who fed you this LSD pill? I think LSD is a game as well. Some kind of dream simulator game on the PSX. Anyway, I'm not being fed that. This is something else entirely. Now, I like heights, but going along here would certainly give me the willies. That's not a lot to be stepping on. Alright, let's pick up our not bomb. Oh, hey, it's another one. Burst scan with B. Wow. That is so cool. And it's the counter there in the bottom left is charging up for it again. Okay. I can't be the only one that got Transformers the animated movie vibes out of that. Like when they were turning Megatron into Galvatron. Oh, wow. Well, this looks like a recipe for painful disaster. Let's just slide down anyway into these sharp stalagmites. Stalagmites stand mightily. Stalactites hang tightly. Thank you, Angela Anacona, for teaching me that one. I'm still at a loss for what we're really doing here, but we are doing it. Wow. It puts me in the mind of the bug that you do in Minecraft to look through the walls. And then you'd see the cave formations. Easiest done by drowning yourself in sand. I wonder if there's a really boring version of this game where everything is brightly lit and you can see all the walls and such. Ooh. Oh, this is begging for this. Oh, wow. Ah, but if I move, it moves that thing as well. Nice. Gosh, what a pretty game. Jake, whatever coming here for, apparently it's nice enough to leave our wife for. Oh, those are thoughts. Who knows, maybe we just really wanted to get away from our wife. And the most logical thing to do was to go down this massive shaft for it. Oh, I hope I find a nice big empty place to use the BST for. Maybe if I just go a bit without using this thing. Oh, I need to use it a bit to know that there's actual floor for me to walk on. Just spray this very conservatively. Maximum aperture as well. Oh, alright, let's do it. That is so cool. That said, though, doesn't look like the safest place for me. Oh, that's safe for me. Huh. Still think it's safe for me, though. Oh, it all went away. Man, this guy really needs to watch his footing. It's dangerous down here. At least my BST still charges up as I die. Hup! See? Knew it'd be safe. Still, though. Lovely. Let's keep going. Nowhere but down, huh? It's one shallow death plane. Okay then, well, let's stick to the high ground. Some slippy floors here. Rather that than sticky floors, though. Jeez. The old temple must have been over 1,000 years old. Explains these pillars and stuff. I knew they existed. I'd searched for the cultists all my life. Cultists, eh? We're not having a return to Chaos Gate. To finally see it in person, to be the first. Guy's a bit of an egomaniac. Like all the people that post first. Oh, let's do it. Oh, that's good stuff. Hey Nix, you're in chat, right? And you've got a VR setup. I don't suppose you've tried this, have you? This might actually be quite terrifying in VR, what with all the places to fall down. But it feels like Valve is really plugging their VR stuff, so I imagine making a VR game is a great way to get tons of exposure. Am I meant to be up here? Yeah, probably. Whoa, what is that? Oh. I mean, I could have taken the stairs, I guess. What are you? Still want to get on that thing. Yeah, okay, it's having none of it. Whew. Jorlum25 is saying, hey Jake, Frostpunk just updated. They're saying the patch notes have fixed the bug with houses not being counted as heating at the end. Well, that's nice. I mean, I don't think I'll be coming back to the scenario again. Once you've beaten it on extreme, what's there left to do? This is where they perform the sacrifices. Well, this calls for a bit of scanning. The more I scan the altar, the more it revealed. This looks like a Silent Hill puzzle. This is pretty awesome, though. Oh, shiny thing. How'd they build all this stuff underground? Maybe it wasn't underground before. Right, that makes even less sense. The cultists believed the cave itself was malevolent. The dead could never escape. You're wrong. The dead are the ones who did escape. Their victims were doomed to relive their final tortured hours forever. Oh my. Can I get past you? Not swole enough to move these rocks, but perhaps deft enough to climb over. Or maybe even smart enough to go around? As far as I can tell, there's no crouch button, so I can't squat down like a Heroes of Might and Magic player. Ah, it's having none of me. I wonder if it's possible completing the game without scanning once. Unless there's a scanning related trigger, it should be easy enough. Just memorize every step of the way. Or I guess you could trial and error it. How about we stop using our scanner for a bit? Bit of a cheat since we've already scanned a bunch of this stuff. Oh, now I'm at the other side of it. Cool. Wonder if that accomplished anything. Okay, this is already aggravating. This looks like it'd be a ton of fun in VR. Very atmospheric. Although a bit invisible wallsy. How does jumping work in VR anyway? The only VR I've played was some shooting game, or a hunting game, and what else was it? Ah yes, Beat Saber. God, Beat Saber was good. Now I just know I'm going around in square circles here. Where was the exit again? There was something shiny that I wanted. I'm not sure that'll ever get tiring. I guess that's why they put a cooldown on it, otherwise you would just keep mashing that button until it lost all of its impact and gravity. Alright, what you got for me? Oh no. I don't do map reading. Does this go all the way back to where we started from? Aperture control. Yeah, this is where we started from and got the scanner. Then we went through this. Oh man, I like this. I like this quite a lot. Metroid Prime flashbacks right now, says Ginnertle. Alright, enough of that map malarkey. Ooh. I always wondered how many poor bastards they threw over the edge. Well, I mean, come on. Gotta live for the experience. I lost my map. Yes, nice map. Now I wonder if there's a way to survive the fall. I knew it! Oh. Okay. Just time delayed pain. Hey, we get to see someone go down as well. Nice. Well, you know what? Let's get to know the place a bit more intimately. Ah, that map view thing got in the way of otherwise palpable experience. I guess eventually there's going to be a soft landing for you. So if I can see this, can I map view it? Can I go all the way down to the bottom here with my map view? Chasm 9000 BC. So what, I've worked my way up through the chasm? I guess so. So what else are we meant to take a look at in the most dangerous tour guidey way? The physics took some time to catch up. Yeah, well, it's got a long way to go following us underground here. I'll worry that I'm just going back up to that weird place that I went around in circles in. Yeah, here. Is there another way out then? Right, so this is all the prison stuff. Didn't really explore much of Prison 6 though. Which is over in that direction. Perhaps you're encouraged to pick up the map, as it'll make your life easier in exploring these prisons. That is really good. I wonder if they can really model one for one the dots I put on the walls and what they show here. If so, I'm thoroughly impressed. And if not, I'm still pretty impressed. Oh, we found the next bit of tech. If I press middle mouse button, it just keeps doing this forever. And then I can just adjust. What's the objective of the game? Says Matty Mayo. What's a walking simulator? And the only objective is usually to explore. God, the real scare would be coming down here and breaking a leg. The monks who came after, they spent their time in silent prayer to an unanswering God. Sounds like the viewers during Nancy Drew. Oh, can we not rifle through their belongings? Cute, but I feel like the map is taking away a bit from the experience. Oh, I can get up here. Swell. Up we go then. Assuming those beds are built from wood, they took that wood a long way down. Maybe they had a wall drill. Oh, Jordan, I don't suppose you have those Frostpunk patch notes handy, do you? I wouldn't mind giving that a swift read between the end of this and the start of EU4 tonight. Who suggested this one again, says Worm. This one comes in from Scipio. What's that noise? Is it raining here? Man, that is really pretty. How in the world could I get my bedroom to look like this? Might make it a little hard to sleep, but surely that's a small price to pay. LSD, says Pandy. Also, let's come out of that. Grab that link, and then I will check that out later on. Cheers. One thing they're not so good at 11-bit is doing thorough patch notes. Usually says stuff like a bunch of fixes, and you go, okay. You want to tell me which fixes? And they don't. They really don't. Was Scipio also the one who put in Obra Dinn? No, Obra Dinn was a weekly one-shot, and I don't think it was Scipio. But I can't remember who it was. Anybody who's got the weekly one-shot sheets open would be able to check. I've just gone right back down to where I came from, didn't I? Went all the way up there. Managed to turn around and just go right the way back. Well, that's nae good. Maybe I shouldn't have poo-pooed the map. I'm still managing to go the wrong way. Euristo feels like the Obra Dinn guy, but he's right there saying, nah, I didn't, so... Surely somebody can fact check that one. Get all Snopes on the situation. Okay, yeah, this is where I came. I scanned and went, wow, and then went right the way back from whence I came. So let's proceed forward. Properly and without error. Whee! We can actually take a swim. I have a feeling... I thought it was going to flow over the edge of somewhere and take me down on a one-way ride. And I still feel like that's what's going to happen. But... oh, the particles are moving on it as well. Well, came all this way, let's take a dip. It's probably been a pretty sweaty affair doing all this spelunking, so nice to take a wee dip. Looks like we're one of those scaredy cat swimmers so that don't want to put our heads underwater, which is a bit of a shame. Missing out on half the fun. Jake, did you have any nice dips in Sweden yet? I've been in Sweden for, what, 6 years now. So, yes, I've had some nice dips. I have, however, considerably nicer dips in other countries. This thing loves to make some funky noises in the water. I was thinking this summer. Oh, this summer? I mean, there's an outdoor pool nearby that I hit up here. Otherwise, I haven't really gone out of my way for it. Right, before we start setting foot in there, let's get this one to Big B. Man, that's pretty. Come on, squeeze your way through. No? Scaredy cat. That is some attitude on you there, Doomsday. Why don't you try that again? Oh, I like the way that it moves on the water. It makes it look like ice floating away from the surface. Well, floating away from the edge. And it disappears on the water as well. Oh, that is swell. That's right, sicko. Am I out of the water here or not? Probably not. Okay, I'm at a loss if there's somewhere that I'm meant to be able to go at the end of all of this. Or if I'm just meant to admire the water and then double back. Fudgy says, "Hi Jake, hi chat. Did my wife slip something into my coffee, or is this a really colourful game? It's a monochrome game. You better file those divorce papers." The fact that I can't spray while I'm in the water means that if there is a way out here, I gotta be extra vigilant for it. Alright, we're back in action. Curious about you, though. What are you meant to be? God, that's so pretty. The way I'm looking could well be the way forward. It's relatively unexplored. Aha, the witch trials came much later. They used to drag witches down here and purge them in huge numbers. Evil throughout the ages. Is it really that bad? There's no doubt they believed in the myths. It was no accident they chose this cave. They wanted to imprison the evil down here as eternal punishment. Am I the evil? I don't feel imprisoned here. So if they're trying to do that, it's failing miserably. Alright, this calls for the big B. Oh, it's so nice. The Galvatron moment. I did wonder if it was true, of course. No way these were just glitches. Of course they're glitches, see? Bounces back to normal after we get out of the obvious glitch causing... That much death occurring in such a confined space, what horrors must they have seen in their final moments? Oh, come on, there's worse places to die. This place is very pretty. Well, I guess anything can look nice if it's covered in colorful sprinkles. Oh, ho, ho. Ready to jump into that, and I'm still ready to jump into that. Come on, ups a daisy. I'm not sure I was meant to be able to do that, but we did it, so let's go. Ooh. Looks like some kind of stairway. Let's take a splash, and then head on up. Oh, someone wants to play. Ah, sweet. Sadly, we can't swim here, though. Where am I now? No, really, where am I? Is this the thing that I jumped up? Yeah, I think it was. I still think they just want to play, though. too fiercely. Jake, it seems you shouldn't touch the random evil things, but you're just gonna believe that? Up's a daisy. So typical. I get it right first time and then who knows how to do it afterwards. Right, so there's a playful water creature. Maybe they didn't actually want me in their water, that's why they were dragging me down. Finish me off and then chuck me out. Oh, they're at it again. Pandora says, did Jake ever play Slander? I don't think I've heard of this Slander before. Bit of a shame that it's come to this. This is such a nice friendly place until the person in the water decided they didn't like me living. I guess we'll actually try the logical route now. Just maybe start screaming like they do. Maybe you can blend in. I won't be caught dead screaming. Is that water? Nah. It's nice that you can tell water from land by the way that the dots disappear. Ooh. Am I meant to resist taking a dip here? That is vast. Almost certainly a death trap. Jump in the water's warm, says Menace. I gotta try, right? See, it's really pretty in here. I hear drowning is quite agonizing, but surely only for a short while. Oh, hang on. Which way is forward here? This way. Can you use your color gun to ward off the monsters? Maybe, but the color gun doesn't work in water. I fast clipped my way down there. As soon as you're in water, it won't work. Not even the burst thing will work. In fact, the burst thing will cut out if you're in water. Yeah, we'll do exactly. See? Ain't doing anything. Oh, are you the one that's trying to get me? There you are. Up you get. Nah, he's just mortified that he's not getting his friend. Don't worry, we've all been there. Time for the Galvatron moment. Beautiful. There is some permanence to this. Let's go then. Hup. Duck is saying, what does the DDR part of your name stand for? Is it to do with RAM or no? No, it's got nothing to do with RAM. It stands for Dance Dance Revolution, my all-time favorite game. Hey, what do we got here? Sensor upgrade, scanner resolution has been... Wow, jings, I am peddling this stuff out like crazy. Good luck getting through all or any of this without the scanner gun, though. You'd be going through this and it'd be pitch black. Absolute pitch black. There's our friend. Think of how much more powerful the burst. Look at how much more powerful the burst is. With this, I could definitely drive away the swamp thing. Also, the expanse here is enormous. Where am I even meant to be going? If that's apparently the lake exit over there, then I guess that's the way I want to go. If no one's been down here for thousands of years, how did I know that that was the exit? Whoa, okay, now this is a bit treacherous. This calls for some better information. Otherwise we're going to be making a new friend who maybe doesn't want to be our friend. Right, so I guess these are the cages for the witches. They look extremely fragile. How could you not break your way out of that? The bar is so thin. Just pull them apart. I guess those witches were too busy casting magic to get swole. any excuse to press B. That's nice. I really like this effect as well. Casts a shadow there. It's like I've nuked the place. Is it still coming for me? Nah. Our friend gave up on us. I will get in the boat though. Wow. Now it really feels like Journey to Atlantis. Oh, it's not auto boat. I'm controlling this thing. I can steer into the wall if I want. Tonk. Reminds me of when I first piloted an airboat. Didn't go well. Ran aground quite often. I'm glad there was a long-handled paddle in the thing, because the place was full of gators. Ooh. Well, that is muckle pretty. Actual sources of light that I did not create. What are you? Well, you're covered in my radioactive gunk now. Ooh, I wonder if I can use this whilst moving. I can. Ooh. Nice. Imperfect, but some things should be. Not sell, of course, but... This is really very pretty. Even prettier than playing GoldenEye with paintball mode on. I think our friend has grabbed hold of the boat. Because the boat doesn't want to move anymore. There we go. On the road again. I don't know why a boat would inspire safety in a situation where there's some sea creature trying to pull us in. Okay, I went in dark hoping there'd be something spooky, but it's just the spooky case of ramming into the wall. Let's keep moving. Let's attempt to keep moving. And not scrape our face into the wall. Good lord. Come on, we can do this. This really does remind me of my first time airboating. Yeah, I can start seeing where those problems with you and the airboat come from, says Alpha. It's my first time. I got better. I think this was definitely worth leaving our wife for. Could our wife offer us a view like this? I'm not convinced she could. Alright, boat too slow. Let's move. Back to our regularly scheduled spelunking. Check out the jukebox. Tab to switch sensor mode. Ooh. What does this help us with? Climbing into a minecart? So many have died down here. Oh, the same could be said about anywhere. I don't like this. I preferred colorful mode. The miners that came for work, they were just as superstitious. They were terrified of this place. I bet that was just an excuse they used to not work. Is that a face? No, it was just everything lining up. All those that lost their lives to negligence, and I didn't read the rest. I don't think I like this mode. Just makes me see the carts and that. I prefer colorful mode. Excuses to avoid work are as old as work itself. Come on, up you go. Get some momentum, chappy. There we go. Come on, let me up. Really doesn't want me up there, does it? This looks promising, though. Hop. Right, now what? Nice pirouetting through the air there, but that's not what I'm here for. I probably want to get up there. Oh, well. Can't help but feel this is not the best place to be to progress, but... Are you in the military storage looking for steam course chick? Only one of my people died. Only one. Nobody starved. Yeah, he was murdered. He didn't even die. Maybe I could eke my way down here. Oh, I would not be trusting these supports as far as I could throw them. Don't know what I'd gain by going over there, though. Maybe I could gain something by taking this support even further down and along. And then there's another support. Whoops-a-daisy. Aw, jinx, I'm just back down here. What a collective waste of time. Doesn't want to sneak in there. The curse of VR. I have a feeling I was actually meant to go up here from down there. Whoa, now. Okay, sure. Perhaps this is another viable way up. Can't even climb over a fence, we're so weak. Well, we probably haven't eaten in a while, and I bet we left all of our resources back at base camp. And come to think of it, we've gone a long way from camp. Imagine having to get back there. Be a long, long trek. I forgot to ask earlier, but I'm assuming this doesn't encode very well for the stream. Just a hunch. A lot of moving and a lot of little colors going on. Probably pretty blurry. Tonk, tonk. Does that seem like a jump we can do? It does. Well, it did. Goodbye, legs. Jake, have you seen the Half-Life Alyx speedrun? I watched a bit of it and then I lost interest. The game doesn't really appeal to me, but I never liked Half-Life, so I'm not too invested in it. We've got people saying it's blurry and people saying that it's good. Okay. Maybe the whole tab mode is meant to help out. Showing important places to be or go. Like here. Seems like a crutch mode, so forget that. Oh, I gotta try this. Perhaps there'll be a day that stops being fun, but not today. What's going on here then? Beats me. Oh, I see. The miners are just having a good old time. I'll be keen to know which of the Nancy Drew games most evoke this experience. Since it looks like we're probably going to be playing through all of the Nancy Drew games in the Nancy Drew Marathon, we'll be able to make an educated... I was going to say an educated guess, but it won't be a guess. Alright, you going to teach me something new? Or are you just going to try and light up the place for me? I'll show you how to light up a place. Here we go. Wow, things are really far away there. Ooh, I don't like this mode. What? Wasn't much of a fall. Taken much worse. Jake, the real question is, are you going to be watching all of it and getting up 6 AM to host people? Watching all of it will be difficult because I'm not very good at staying up for like 14 days without sleep. Pretty sure that kills most people. I'll be watching as much of it as I can, and yeah, I'll be hosting. I'll probably grab a few people, give them hosting rights, and to make sure the show can go on. Oh, good grief. What part of that is unsurvivable? Neff has to put in the overtime. We'll grab some trusted people from various time zones who are more likely to be able to accommodate. Okay, so that way is a bust. Must be some other way across. But it still doesn't look like much of a fall. But it's clearly a kill plane, so not happening. Ah, here we go. Go on, just worm your way up. Not happening. I just can't believe that's a kill plane. I mean... Oh, there we go. Ha! What? Oh, okay. I'm gonna try that one more time and then I'm done with that. Yeah, I think I got tetanus down there. Alright, let's just bum slide our way down. We're good. Oh, we're better than good. We're not half. Did something land on me? Jesus. Okay, forget that then. Industrial accident 84 dead. Try to think about my feelings here, game. I wasn't even moving there, I was just detecting. Oh, was that the accident? Did this thing fall on you? My heart bleeds for you, but get some work ethic. Wonder if I can break out of here and make some planes of my own. No, I'm rather constricted here. Right, ho-hum. We just gotta find another way. Incoming out of bounds exploit. I would hope so, but the game seems fairly strict on keeping you in bounds. Forcibly so. I'd like to head across here. I'd like to just make that jump, to be honest with you. Oh, is there a slidey way down? Whoa, now. Is there a slidey way down, I see? Yeah, I think there is. I'll take it. And something shiny, no less. Maybe it's a hook shot. That would be welcome. Right, what's the least ankle breaking way? That'll do. Oh, I've already been here. Oh, well, back up we go. Oh, hey, there's all the falling, dying people. I think I saw the autosave thing. Making sure I'm locked back into being down below here. What did they eat down here? I can't imagine it being worth the cost of getting food supplies down here. And cannibalism is not a net gain on calories. This isn't like RimWorld cows. RimWorld cows are amazing. They put out more nutrition through milk than they take in hay. And what's more, they reproduce and then you can eat their young as well. Been on a real RimWorld bender lately. It's been good. Okay, so we've had little luck so far with this. There's a hell of a kill plane down there. We need to consider alternatives. That's where we came from, so where do we go? Oh no, we've established that the butt slide down there is not in our best interests. Perhaps there's a way up there. Aha. Broadsend, you sound like Mercer from Thief's Guild. Don't know what you're meaning there. Does it matter that all of this is my... I missed that part. Mercury? Does it make it any less real? I think our guy's going crazy here. I was there. I was the... Okay, this guy's definitely lost it. But we got up here, so we can make our way across. Doesn't look like an easy one, but it looks possible. Come on, up you go, man. I got a better idea. What if I back jump up it? Wouldn't see that coming, would they? Yeah, not happening. Alright, we'll take the lame-o route then. Hop. Whew, not sure you could pay me enough to cross that bridge, but we're over. The word you missed was memory. Okay. Story of my life there. Speaking of games Jake isn't into, do you have a cameo in CK3 like you did in Hoi 4? I assume development on it started whilst you were still there at Paradox. I don't know. I have no idea if I do or don't. Probably not. Oh yeah, not long until CK3. Jake has a cameo in Hoi 4? Oh yeah. Couldn't keep me away from the DDR. So what exactly were they mining out here? Big green rocks. They have some big purple rocks to go with that? You gonna give CK3 a try? Oh yeah, I'll give it a fair shake. CK doesn't really appeal to me much because it's about people. I don't really like people. I like nations, states, economies. I remember coming down like it was yesterday. Well, can we come up now? Or are we just gonna go down and down? Hoping I'd find something below, hoping it wouldn't be another empty cave. Well, come on, let's get in there. I don't think it wants me to get in there. But I want me to get in there. Such an unathletic and unswole individual. Alright. What's our alternative then? Dang, look at the size of this place. It's pretty big. Come on, we can make our way through this rickety fence, surely. Well, kind of. I think I'm bouncing up a bit. Perhaps I need to take that upper pipe through. I have no reason to think I need to puzzle my way through this. There's been nothing puzzling in the game so far. But I want to push that button. And the gaps at the top look larger than anything we got so far. Oh, look promising. Bah, humbug. Okay, where can we go then? Really enough side route to push those buttons? I'm surprised. Somebody's saying that hearing I made a horse pope fun, watching me wait 200 game years so that yeah, I'd stop making anti-popes so I could make one kind of boring. I think to me CK2 went a bit too far down the meme valley. Kind of embraced it a lot. I wasn't too keen on, but then again I didn't really play the game, so what can I say? Not a lot. To me, the equivalent would be something like EU4 going like full-on Ulm immersion pack. Special Ulm event chains and whatnot. That would be a bridge too far for me. But I don't have any say in it anymore, so maybe it could do that. I just wouldn't be overly impressed. Can't really comment on Stellaris. I gave it a quick spin with the new way they do planets. I prefer the tiles, but the tiles certainly had their own shortcomings. Okay, enough of this dallying. There must be places to be, and we should go to them. Although I just keep going around, don't I? Yeah, how does that keep happening? I have a map. Maybe try to put it to use. Let's just go in one direction for a bit and see what happens. I hit a wall. Life's full of walls, but how do we overcome this one? Where can we even go? Perhaps there's a way to scale this wall. Yeah, if I was up there, I could jump across. If I was down here... I could attempt fruitlessly to cross. Need a way to get some elevation here. Excellent. Not so excellent. No, no, in fact it was terrible. Right, let's try that once again. Up we go and across we go, and I think that's our way forward. Although it's wearing on, maybe this guy should consider heading up instead of down. Thinking about it, how did this guy get as far as he did without this paintball gun? Ooh. We're not going up, are we? You know who hasn't been out to see us for a while? Our scary water friend. They just had nothing to do with us, and oh god, this is a maze. Jake doesn't like mazes. Whoa. Although maybe if mazes were more deadly more often, I'd have a different opinion. Alright, that's where I need to get to. And that's where I shall go. Oh. Super long life batteries. Yeah, the Duracell bunny's got nothing on these things. Been working for thousands of years down here. Oh, we are going up. I thought we'd go down. Okay, that was the strangest Disneyland ride I've ever been on. Let's just undo it. Ah, much better. Oh, we get to ride that again? Oh boy. Well, I can go get a drink. Okay, right, I think we're done with the Codeine Express. Let's jump down again. No, we are not. We're not going to have that again. And there was the save point. If we just walked over here, we wouldn't have had to do that again. Of course, we had to jump down. There was no way we were not going to jump down there. Always the same rock, same metal, and same stale air. How did they even get air down here? Doesn't look like they have a lot of trapping going on. I'm not sure they had the tech to pump the air down. I just want to see my family again. Probably don't want to see you anymore. Man, what's with the game? It keeps hanging here. Oh, oh. I think we're outside. Take a considerably safer route down there. Of all the memories I'm forced to relive, it's the one thing I don't remember. Sure. Hey, I think I recognize you. Well, that was something, alright. That was like one good idea stuck in a pretty bad game. But it was pretty. It just could have been many other things, like a roller coaster ride, or a box of LED lights. Perhaps the game was not the best platform for it. Still though, it was something. It was something different. Hamster says, Jake, how about Scipio pays us for watching it? I think he'd go bankrupt if he had to reimburse the viewers for the time spent watching that. Okay, can we be done with this? Can this come to some kind of end, or is there something that comes after the credits? I don't know who to blame. I'm gonna assume it's movies for this idea that you should slowly go through credits at the end of something unskippably. It does not fit for games at all. Okay, well, here's a better idea. How about I tease something that's happening later on, after we make this game a bit quieter? Oh, especially on my end, jeez. I can make it quieter for you, it doesn't change what it is for me. Right. If there really is nothing else coming after this, which I don't think there is, since that's it rolling its name once more in the credits. Is it done? Feels like it's done. Yes, oh god, there is New Game Plus. Ah. What could it mean? What else was there? Oh, there's level select, there's extras. Oh man, I know we're all dying to see those, so... Okay, I see. New Game Plus has access to these things already. Well, there's no way in hell I'm going back through all that. So how about we see if anything has changed in our tent. Okay, I thought there might be something like the picture is different, only shows skulls or something on New Game Plus. What else do you have then? You've got extras. Prototypes. Scanning In early 2016, we were still doing updates to our previous game, Prison Architect. What? These guys worked on Prison Architect? Some of the team took a month out to make some prototypes. Scanner Sombre and Wrongwire were the results, when we showed these at Rezzed. Rezzed. Here are the prototypes for you to try. We only made Windows versions, so apologies to those on other platforms. Ha! Oh, well, there's a run prototype. Wrongwire was our version of what is now the budding bomb defusal game genre. That's a genre? I'm gonna have to check that out. We didn't want to make something that was entirely abstract. We also wanted to tap into a world of ridiculous film bomb contraptions that have existed over the years. Is that so? Oh, okay, no, it's just taking me to some web page for it. Forget that. Okay, oh, and now the game has decided to disappear. Alright, well that seems like a pretty decent point to conclude it, so what I will, however, do is tease that after this evening's stream of EU4, we're going to have a vote for the next long play, and it's going to be between these options, The Witness, Exapunk, State of Decay, Subnautica, and Oxygen Not Included. So if you want to cast your vote on that one, simply tune in a few hours' time at the conclusion of the EU4 stream, and we'll decide. But that's it for me for now. I'm going to go out and make some lunch, and be back in something like 3.5 hours from EU4. So until then, cheers, and special cheers to Scipio for bringing this game to the channel via Patreon. And a cheerio.